Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers just tied 40-40. Now, this was an electric game. Dak Prescott, big props to Dak Prescott. When everyone thinks this dude is going to fall apart, when everyone counts them out to lose this game, everybody chose the Green Bay Packers to win this game. Dak Prescott came out and showcased why he is still the future of this football team. Now, right here, essentially, we just got goes, right? We got 2nd and 7, right? We got to take a shot play here, and as we drop back, great pocket presence to, avoid pressure off that back end, step up, right? And then look at this, while off the back leg, throwing this to where only his wide receiver can get it. Nobody else can touch this thing. Jalen Tolbert makes an incredible play at the sideline, comes down with it. Ultimately, they have to settle for a field goal. But listen, the offense, there's nothing bad I can say about this offense. Dak Prescott looked amazing. Javonte Williams looked amazing. CeeDee Lamb looked amazing, right? Everybody looked really good in this game offensively. I will say, though, this needs to change. They are ranking currently, 29th in the NFL. I don't know if this game has anything to do with these stats. I don't know if they're adjusted yet. But they're averaging 30 points a game. You could guess that this is going to go up to probably 32. They might be the worst team in the NFL when it comes to points allowed per game, right? But this season, it's a little bit different. Yards per carry, they're actually top 10 in the NFL in yards per carry. They can't stop the pass to save their life, right? Deron Bland's dealing with an injury. Trayvon Diggs is just getting back healthy. Their secondary is getting torched. That needs to change. But the offense looks amazing. 3rd in yards per carry. Great, right? They're ranking number 2 in pass yards per game, number 6 in QB sack percentage. Tell me, their offensive line is young and injured, and they're still one of the best, quarterback sack teams in the league. This offense is deadly. Everyone is wrong about this Dallas Cowboys team. We're going to break down some highlights, break down the film. Before we dive in, though, hit the like button, subscribe for more of these videos. Let's just dive into some of the film. Another big-time play right here. They're playing the sticks, right? So, essentially, this guy's got that flat over there. This guy's kind of dropping back. This guy's dropping back. This guy's got the flats. They're in a very soft zone defense right now. We're going to see George Pickens kind of hit that sideline. He's going to stay close, but he's going to get to that second level. Now, as Dak Prescott drops back in the pocket, he's waiting. And again, it's very tough to tell from this angle. Once we get the all-22 coaches film, it's going to be a lot easier, right? But as that DB in the flat kind of bites down, Dak places it over him, right? Layers it over that DB. That is extremely tough to do, but not far enough to go over the head of George Pickens. It's a perfect throw. George Pickens, dude, phenomenal in this football game. But that's an even better pass by Dak Prescott. You got to layer this thing over. Stays calm, cool, collected in the pocket. You got one of the best defensive lines coming at you every single play, and he did not disappoint today, man. Give Dak a W in the comments, for real. All right, another nasty play. Speaking of George Pickens, running a comeback route to the top or bottom side of your screen here. Again, they're playing super off coverage. Look at these outside boundary corners. They're playing about 10 yards of off coverage. They do not want to get beat deep because they're down or they're up by 4 with only 50 seconds left to go in the ball game. They don't want to get beaten one-on-ones down the field, so they give you 10 yards of separation. Dak throws this with anticipation, right? The ball is out early. I mean, look at this. Look at the top side. Look at this dude. Breakthrough, nails Dak Prescott at the top side. He gets a one-on-one with the right tackle, and he demoralizes him, right? I think that's Micah. Ball's out with anticipation, right where it needs to be. Now he leads him to the sideline, but not too far enough. It gives him space where he can turn up the field and make a guy miss an open space, and guess what he does? Exactly that. Not only that, but then he outruns the next defender and gets in for a touchdown to ultimately put them up. Now, again, Green Bay defense needs to be better. How do we give a field goal in 40 seconds? They did have all timeouts and whatnot. But again, his offense is so deadly. And guys, really quickly, hit the like button if you want a part 2 to this video. If we get over 1K likes, I will break down the all-22 coaches film of the offense if you guys want to see it, or if you want to see the bad of the defense, we can do that as well. But most importantly, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. It is free, doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Cowboys all year. Offense, defense, individual player breakdowns. We got you guys covered. What a game this was. Let's continue to dive into more film. With week 3 of the NFL season officially here, we have a really good matchup with Detroit and Baltimore for Monday Night Football. And I'm going to give you a play. Maybe we can 1000x our money, maybe we don't, but we have an opportunity. Before we dive in, look at this, right? If you use my promo code DUBS, you're going to get a 100% match deposit. That is crazy, which means if you put down $100, they're going to give you $100 in bonus funds. If you put down 50, they'll give you 50. Whatever you put in up to $100, they're going to match. So you probably claim that right away. I'm going to start off with this Monday Night Football game. Jamison Williams, more than 47.5 receiving yards. This game has a 53.5 over-under, which is insane, by the way. So you can take a bunch of overs and probably feel pretty confident with it. I'm going to adjust Lamar Jackson's line to 200 yards. I think that's fair. Go more than 200 yards. I'm going to also, you can get a free pick, by the way. You know what? Let me throw that in there. Michael Penix, more than half a passing yard. That's all I need. And you know what? Let's just throw 10 to win 40. I think this is fair. And again, use my promo code DUBS if you haven't already done so yet, guys. Again, promo code DUBS and you'll get a $100 match deposit on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in about 25 states. Check out Sleeper today. Let's put that in. Let me know what you guys do for this week's slate of games. This was honestly one of my favorite throws right here. We're going to get a dig over the middle. Now, what is something we need to look at here? It is 4th and 2. 4th and 2, early fourth quarter. And if you don't get it, they've got plus territory to start their drive. And you're already down by 4. We're going to get a dig. We're going to get a stop route. Watch the pocket presence of Dak Prescott. Again, this is one of the best D-lines in football in Green Bay here. Now, you're going to see, we're going to chip and release with the running back off Micah. That's just what we need to do. Other than that, we're in a 5-man scat, or I guess we can just say 6-man scat, slide right, man left. They double team Micah. Look at him avoid the pressure off the man side. Or off the slide side. Excuse me. Off the slide side, top side, right? Avoids the pressure, steps up. Now the ball placement is low. I know it's not a perfect spiral, but it's low, and it's over the middle of the field, right where George Pickens can get it. That's, again, beautiful. I wish there was another angle at that thing. But whenever we're throwing over the middle of the field, you do not want to put this thing too high because you could, boom, lead your receiver into a hospital ball. Because it's low, he's got to dive for it. He's not going to get hit. Already going down to the ground. Beautiful job on 4th down, staying composed in the pocket. That's the number one thing I want to say about Dak today. He stayed cool. He stayed calm. He stayed collected in these tough situations. And you know what? He's a good quarterback, man. He is such a good quarterback, at least in my opinion. If the defense was a little bit better, this is a I don't know. I mean, they could potentially have 3 wins right now, man. All ended after this one, but this was another beautiful throw. Little skinny post over the middle here. Get our running back out of the backfield. We're throwing this with anticipation. We're reading these second-level defenders right here. That's all we're really looking at. As we drop back in the pocket, you're going to see this linebacker on the strong side. He's going to bite down on this swing by the running back. As that happens, you see the middle of the field kind of open up. You already have inside leverage. You see the outside foot of this defender is outside of the tight end, Jake Ferguson here. Yeah, they're already giving us the inside leverage. So Dak throws a beautiful ball with anticipation. Once the linebacker overcommits to the running back, boom. It's right in a spot where Jake Ferguson can kind of box out his defender and hits him right in the chest. Hits him right in the numbers. This is a beautiful ball. And honestly, the first thing he does here is he's going to look at these linebackers on this side because he's trying to move them in this direction. And then he knows this guy's going to bite on the running back. Boom. Middle of the field's open. So watch his eyes. Watch his eyes. He's going to open up looking to the right. These guys shift to the right. Boom. Now it opens up the gap. Opens up this gap right here. All right. It's just, we could talk all day about Dak Prescott. This dude had a great game. They should have won this game. Needed a little bit of defense, but they're right there, man. This team is right there. Everyone's wrong about this team. They're good. They're really good. I think they can make the playoffs if their defense can improve. We'll see what happens, though. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications for more of these updates. You want to see the defense? You want to see more of the offense? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you then.